Oh, that's me. The following program contains adult content, language, and may contain triggers. The material contained may be offensive to some people. While the content may potentially be appealing to all ages, it is intended for older audiences. It may not be suitable for anyone under the age of 17. Listener discretion is advised. If anything triggers you, please stop listening. It won't get any better, I promise. You need to be accountable for your own actions as we are of ours. We are not responsible for any thoughts, feelings, and or actions you have before, during, and or after listening to our show. This show is for entertainment value and sometimes educational purposes. We encourage you to do the proper research for yourself on things you hear on the show. The things that come out of my mouth do not represent the views and or opinions of any entities whatsoever to which I have been, am, or will be affiliated with. I am capable of thinking on my own, and we encourage you to do the same. If you are offended by anything I say, feel free to think it through and let it go. All aboard! Oh, are you not going to take it? Really? Come on now. You've been seeing it, but yet you keep on taking it. Please have your tickets in hand and get on the boardings. You are now boarding the crazy train. This is In Your Face. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Dixie's very own little darling, the female mouth of the South, Rebel Midler. Thanks for boarding the train at the station you are tuned into. Woo woo! Go ahead and find your seats. We are starting this interactive ride. You can contact me on social media platforms or others, however you choose to do so. If you are listening live, feel free to contact us so you can voice your opinion, speak your mind, put information out there, or just call in to talk. I like to shoot the shit and I welcome controversy. Bring it! If you get the stones, that is. God, goddess, family, friends, and everyone listening, please forgive me for anything and everything that's about to come out of my mouth. I say this before the show because I know me, and quite frankly, I can be a bitch.
Don't fuck with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
Whatever made y'all think it was, I don't understand, okay? I don't know why one would have thought that it was my first time. If you are shocked by anything that I say, you know the crap that comes out of my mouth, really, people? Then you obviously have not been paying attention to who I am. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty, so on this train ride called life, you take the good with the bad, you smile when you're sad. Love what you got, yet remember what you had. Try to forgive, but never forget. Learn something from your mistakes. Keep in mind, people change and things go wrong. Just remember, the ride goes on. And let's see where the ride is taking us today. Well, the ride is taking us on this little journey called Cooking Up Bullshit. Welcome to the show today. Today's program is brought to you by Country Corners Gazette, BDI, and a few other places that choose to stay quiet right now. I know, as crazy as it is. I guess you might find out throughout the show or something. I really don't know. No. Alrighty, let's see. Wait, I have another. What is this? Want to see? Hello, listeners. You're definitely a CB radio user. Am I a CB radio user? I like to play with truck drivers. Does that help? Ex-CB radio user. CB radio is still going strong in the USA? They could be. I mean, anything's possible. CB radios, when we say CB radios, we are talking about those things you can talk to truck drivers on. I don't know of any other kind of CB radio. I know there was, people used to have little radio things in their basements once upon a time. I've never even been in a basement. That's not true. I wouldn't believe that anyway. No, but I do live in a place, well, currently, I live in a place that is below sea level. I can talk today. Below sea level. So, in fact, we don't have the typical basements as they do up north. But no, they used to have these little things that they played around on. But no, I never played on. I think that was actually shortwave, not CB. CB is definitely something that you talk to truck drivers with, and I can have a whole conversation with truck drivers at night on the long haul. Stop it, okay? Quit it. Distractions, I tell you. We got to get through some stuff. All right, so welcome to today's show. Today's show title is, of course, Cooking Up Bullshit. Oh, what? You will need to stay tuned to see why that title was chosen. All right, because you're here for the long haul, so you might as well enjoy yourself, right? Our first bit is from our Yummy Eats, Tasty Treats, and Look What's Cooking segment of our show. I know, I'm freaking hungry. I don't know about you guys, but I sure am. I have not eaten a goddamn thing all day. I'm whining. No, I had a glass of tea. I had vanilla tea with Fruity Pebbles creamer. Yeah, so I had vanilla Fruity Pebbles. Not to eat, to drink. Absolutely. I'll take some pictures and I'll post them as soon as I goddamn can, I promise. All right, so back to our... back to this yummy stuff that's just going to make me hungry. I warn you people that it's going to happen. This is sweet Hawaiian crock-pot chicken recipe. Now, I would like to go on record. Please do not leave crock-pots cooking when you are not there, because they can, that or pressure cookers. You always should keep an eye on these things, although they're meant to sit there and cook all damn day or whatever. Don't leave them alone. You can burn your damn houses down. People, don't do it. Just don't. You always keep an eye on crock pots and pressure cookers. And with that public service announcement, let's get to the recipe. Sweet Hawaiian crock pot chicken recipe. And I'm sure you don't need a crock pot to cook this. You can probably cook it in other ways. Will we cook this on what's in Rebel's pot? No, probably not, because I don't own a crock pot and I don't feel like converting the recipe, and I don't know if I can even have this, so to speak. Anyway, your ingredients for this: 2 pounds or 9 kgs of chicken tenderloin chunks, 1 cup of pineapple juice, a half a cup of brown sugar, and a third of a cup of soy sauce. Well, that sounds interesting already. Now, in the crock pot, you combined these things all together and cook low in a hiccups. Oh my God. Y'all know that,
hiccups.
They're already gone. See, I couldn't even say y'all know that. Well, there's a cure for that. And just thinking about the cure for hiccups makes them go right away.
And they're gone.
They were gone before I could say that.
That's
so
too funny.
I have people, anytime I'm out in public, I now have people, if I get the hiccups, they'll put their finger up. I'm like, oh, no, you don't.
Visual. Then you really start to see it, and then you're back away instantly.
Those hiccups will go away permanently. I tell you, people, guaranteed cure for the hiccups. I used to think scaring the shit out of people was funny, but this one definitely works. Can't necessarily scare the hiccups out of people all the time. It's fun trying. Don't get me wrong. It is fun trying. But this new one that gave us the wisdom on, yes, this one works like a charm. Anyway, so back to your cooking recipe here. You combined all the ingredients into the crock pot, cook on low for 6 to 8 hours, and it's done. The preparation time is about 5 minutes. The cook time is 8 hours, and it's ready in 8 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, well, that's all the details I have on sweet Hawaiian crockpot chicken recipe, but I'm sure you just have to adjust how to cook it. If you want to cook it in an oven, if you want to cook it on the stove, you would just have to figure out how to adjust that. But again, if you are using a crock pot or a pressure cooker or anything of the sort, please do not turn it on and leave your house, because you can come back to your house burnt down. All right, so now that we have had some food, not that I have had anything, I'm hungry, people. No, stop. Okay, you will need to wash it down, right? Absolutely. This next piece is in our drink time treats and summertime treats segment of our show. This is orange creamsicle milkshake. I never said it was healthy for you, damn it. Anyway, hey, splurge a little, live a little, enjoy. All right, so orange creamsicle milkshake. You start with orange soda, vanilla ice cream, orange sherbet, whipped cream, orange slice, and cherry to garnish. Aw, ain't that so sweet? Interesting. I'm going to safely assume you mix it. They gave me the ingredients, but they didn't give me the what you do with it or the amounts you need. So we're gonna assume that y'all know how to do this. It's a big assumption, and you never really should assume. Oh, some people just got to eat lasagna. Well, I'm glad you guys are eating, knowing I'm sitting here starving. That's just mean. Oh, it's all good. I will get something to eat eventually. I don't know what, but I will somehow, some way get something to eat. Even if it's just freaking flavored pretzels, I'll get something. Do you feel for me? No, don't. I'm just joking. No, I'm being serious. I have not eaten all day as of yet, and I will get something to eat. I am not, no, okay, oh my god, I have somebody that thinks I'm starving myself. I am not starving myself, by no means. I can probably live for years without food, but nonetheless, I am not starving myself. All I'm doing is I just don't have the optimal time to eat, and I do eat. So no worries, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be in trouble for not eating. I'm not starving myself. Okay, back to it. Yeah, ooh, teddy bear. Hey, that's right. I'll be some people's teddy bears on the radio, on the CB radio. Used to use the CB radio. Cool beans. Still got one. Awesome. I do somewhere have a handheld CB. I just don't have it handy, and no, I can't even begin to think of where I can go to pull it out. It's somewhere in a storage unit. Show, I don't know. Join the convoy. Abso-freaking-lutely. Cooking up bullshit. Not in the McElroys. How not to cook with Sam. Sam. How not to cook. You guys check out How Not to Cook with Sam. Sam, tell me how to get to that. Actually, Irish will tell us when she comes on, because she's going to visit us today. That's right. We have a special segment today of the show. Take time to eat. It's most important. I know. I just never have time to eat. I do eventually get time to eat. But what's sad is it's not until like off hours of the night. Like last night, I got off of work at, I'll tell you. I should know this. It should be in there. It's not in there. What the hell? Oh, that was yesterday. My bad. All right. So just picture me leaving here at 11 o'clock. By the time I got to the homestead and started to cook something, it was freaking late. So, yeah, no, I need to adjust my eating times and stuff like that. But this isn't a health show, damn it. We're talking about junk food right now. Orange, and for those who make orange creamsicle milkshakes, it's not necessarily junk food, but hey, it's all good. Figure it out. Okay, now for a little dessert, why don't we? I know, it's just rubbing it in. How did they know I wasn't going to eat today? And now for dessert. Why the hell not? Okay. This one comes to us from our Yummy Eats and Tasty Treats segments of our show. Ooh, yummy. All right. The recipe. And you didn't tell me what the flip it was. All right. So the last one, we got the ingredients, but not the dimensions and how to put it together. This one, apparently, this is the recipe. And I am not even sure what it's called. Thank you guys. Love y'all. All right. So the recipe is it must be cups. 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. 8 ounces of cream cheese. Okay. This must be a no bake. Okay. Just from reading the first 2 ingredients, it's like name that tune. How many notes do you need to name that tune? Which they reinvented and is back on the air, by the way. This one is what can you guess we can make this into a game. Can you guess the recipe? No, can you guess the dish? There you go. Can you guess the dish and how many ingredients? There you go. All right. So the first ingredient is 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Second ingredient, 8 ounces of cream cheese. Now, again, on that, I'm going to say my guess is no bake cheesecake. All right. Number 3, 7 ounces of marshmallow fluff. Ooh, yummy. 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste. That doesn't seem so yummy. And 6 fresh strawberries. Well, I guess you had to make it good, right? You can get the recipe and more. Oh, I see. Okay, you can get the recipe, the name of the thing exactly, and more at Miss in the Kitchen. Woohoo! Y'all go check it out. I'm going to say, I don't really know what it is because it's not on here, but I'm going to say it's the no-bake cheesecake or something in a cup. It's definitely got a picture of a cup with a strawberry. It's a glass, actually, with some stuff swirled in it. So go figure. Go to at Miss in the Kitchen, and y'all can find it. If y'all do, email me and let me know. Oh, don't email me. Find it on my Facebook page. Yes, this is posted on Facebook, so you guys can post what you think it is, or if you find out what it is, let me know. All right, this next smidgen is from Something to Think About, Words of Wisdom, Opinions, Advice, and Think Before You Act segment of our show. Woohoo! How does this fit into cooking up bullshit? I don't know. Let's find out. You really never know the true impact you have on those around you. You never know how much someone needed that smile you gave them. You never know how much your kindness turned someone's life around. You never really know how much someone needed that long hug or deep talk. So don't wait to be kind. Don't wait for someone else to be kind first. Don't wait for better circumstances. Just be kind, because you never know how much someone needs it. Aww. That's from Kelly's Treehouse. I have no idea what Kelly's Treehouse is, but thanks, Kelly's Treehouse, for putting that out there. Yummy. Okay, so we cooked up a mess of something, didn't we? Yeah, we did. And with that said, we need to turn to the bullshit portion of our show. Oh, now the first reference I could find was back on a show titled Posts, Myths, and Bullshit. That was back on 5/19 in 2020. Okay? No, probably not the first time we talked about this next topic, but it is the first I could find while digging up some information on this segment, okay? Now this particular reference came from a Facebook post with Morgan Friedman holding up a card. He was looking as wonderful as ever. The post read, sometimes you gotta feed people some bullshit just to see who they run back and tell. Yeah, y'all remember that one, huh? Sure, you can probably fish through my Facebook page and find it. Yes, very many long posts. You'll probably be scrolling down forever. Your finger might get tired, but it's in there, I promise. Okay, so, no, I don't make promises I can't keep. I guarantee that it was posted. I saw it myself way back when. But you know, Facebook has all these algorithms and allegories and whatever the flip and flabbanaba they want to call it. It's all a bunch of BS, so they'll leave posts up there for a little while and they may take them down. But it was once on my Facebook page. I know I saw it in a post. We have to talk a bit on that one, okay? Well, we're going to talk a bit more. We have already talked a bit about it from the previous show, but we're going to talk a bit more, okay? How many of you have put this in common practice? Come on, be honest. Okay, what's the common practice? The common practice is when you feed some people bullshit and see who they run back and tell. That's the practice. If you have not come into a situation like this, you may want to try it sometime. You could learn a good bit by doing so, okay? You can also learn a lot from it happening to you. Now, if you use this in common practice, depending on your intent, it could be useful. What do I mean by useful? Well, police, lawyers, and other businesses put these in practice and use daily, really, if you think about it. Before I go any further, I want to check out the chats. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to, so I decided to be mean. Oh, wait, what? Take things, okay, let's go back to, I've been too much kind. Now I decided to be mean. You never did that. Okay, well, that's cool. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, I'm scrolled down and I got y'all. We are caught up on all of that. Now let's get back to this. Alright, Now, I don't have time to go through this too much today. I just want to touch on the facts. You need to watch out and try to figure out if it is happening before it's too late, okay? I can tell you that once you take notice it is going on, you can actually turn the tables and have a bit of fun with it. Okay, if you like to play games. No, okay? There is no need to play games in business. Okay, get that straight right from the get-go, okay? If you are straightforward, you should not need to, do this. You should not go down this route. Don't put it in practice, not at all. But it does happen, and it is out there. You really never know what's going on, and you never know what's going to happen when things are going on. So you really need to you need to pay attention, and you need to watch what's going on around you, because when you thought things were one way, it could totally not be. You want to be abreast of the situation. You want to know what's going on, and you want to be on top of things, literally. Okay, we'll probably cover this more and talk more about it. Was that on Rebels Romper Room or In Your Face? I'm not 100% positive whether that was. It might have been. Let's see, it was last year. So were we doing combined shows back then? Probably. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and do the research on if that show was an In Your Face or Rebels Romper Room or a combined show. But it was titled Posts, Myths, and Bullshit, and it was back on 5/19/2020. All right, I just want you to remember, it's not about who's real to your face, it's about who stays loyal behind your back. All right, when we're talking about this, it's definitely something you need to know, you need to pay attention to, and make sure your loyalty is with those worthy of it. Okay? You might think that, I've been with this person, working with this person, whatever kind of dynamic you got going on. You may have thought things were one way. The longer you're in it, you start to realize, well, that was loyalty wasted, because others, just because you give someone loyalty doesn't mean that they're going to be loyal to you. Just saying. All right. Well, with that, it's time, Irish. It's time. All right. Now it's time for our guest segment of the show. Woohoo! Today we bring you one of our favorite formers. There you go. You can still tune into her YouTube channel and others that she'll tell you about when she comes on. Now it's time to call! Alright, so while we wait for Irish to call in, we just want to give you a gentle recap on today's information. Today's show.
Alright, we got Irish with us.
Okie dokie. Let me give a recap real quick. Today is Cooking Up Bullshit. We've cooked up some food, we've cooked up some drinks, we've even given you a portion of a dessert, so they say, and we've talked about the dish and the bullshit. But Irish is here with us, and we're gonna talk about other stuff that may just fit in the bullshit category. How you doing, Irish?
Other bullshit. Hello, sister, how are you?
I am doing well. Nice to have you on the show. I miss you.
Oh, thank you. I miss you too, but the thing is that I passed to something else. I need to take care of my personal life for the moment. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
I changed
What?
of country, so I need to integrate myself here in UK.
Nice.
And I started a new job, a night job, so this is all new for me. I never ever work during the night, so it's a little hard, but it's okay. It's okay. I manage it.
Awesome. I'm glad things are going well. So,
Yeah.
First of all, tell everyone where they can find you and keep up with you.
So you can find me about everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, WhatsApp, yeah, and YouTube, of course.
Nice.
And if you look for me, it's always Irish Ginger.
Awesome. Make sure to subscribe to all of them.
Yeah. It's true that for the moment I am not so active, but like I said, I just started this new job, and I swear I working during the night and I sleeping during the day, so it's not easy. But anyway, I was talking about bullshit,
That's perfect in
I
today's show.
Yeah, this is the good show for it, right? No, but I am upset now because it's going too far about racism and everything like this, and people who are upset about everything and anything we said. We say, no, Disney Plus decided to block the access to certain animated movies of their,
You know which ones in particular?
like by example, Peter Pan, Dumbo.
Wait.
Let me see.
Peter
The
Pan?
Aristocats.
Peter Pan?
The Lady and the Tramp. Can you guess why?
No,
After,
I am in total shock here. Peter Pan, Dumbo, the Aristocats, and Lady in the Tramp? Really?
Yeah, and Aladdin too.
And Aladdin?
Yeah. So, Dumbo, first of all, because according them, this is very bad against black peoples because, yeah. Yeah.
Tell Sam to come closer. We can't hear him.
United States of America. We're doing a live TikTok show. I'm on the W4CY radio with Rebel Medler and Irish Ginger, and this is the Sam Allenby on TikTok.
Okay, thank you for that. He's doing his own commercial now. He's also active on TikTok. So anyway, the crows represent black American peoples, according to Disney, a caricatural size of them. So it's for what they don't want that kids see that. Like if kids could imagine that,
Wait, okay, so they're saying that the crows on Dumbo represent... Okay, first of all, I've never seen a white crow before. I've never seen an orange crow before. I've never seen a rainbow-colored crow before. In life, crows are made black. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not understanding why...
Yeah, exactly. It's going too far. It's what I say. For the Aristocats, there is in the cats in the street, there is different kind of cats. There is an Asiatic cat, a Russian cat, and because they have the accent, this is always as a racist, what I said, Peter Pan, it's all about the Native Americans, the description of Native Americans in this Disney, who is offensive for Native Americans. It's all about that, in fact. This is ridiculous. Because we can say that about every Disney, then sexism, and everything. When we say that Cinderella is there for just make the dishes and cleaning. This is offensive for women. We can't go so far like this. It's become too ridiculous. It's going too far.
You're not going to please anybody all the time. You're not going to please everybody all the time. So you need to stop getting their panties in a bunch. And before y'all start writing the freaking emails about, first of all, I'm not white. Let me be very clear on that. I don't fit in a Caucasian category, although there's not too many freaking boxes to check. So therefore, I didn't know color had to come and play. But if you look at me, you might assume me to be a Caucasian American person. Mm-hmm. I'm not. So, and if other people can say, well, I can say that because I can say this because I'm, okay. Let me just sound just as ridiculous as other people before you people start getting, and when I say you people, I mean all the human race, before anyone in the human race starts emailing me. Stop getting your freaking panties, britches, or whatever you wearing, or if you're going commando, pull your jeans out your ass. Anyway, stop getting so ridiculous. Go back and listen to Red Fox or Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy. They couldn't take a stage today because everybody would flip shit. I mean, really? Come on, this is some of the greatest comedians ever out there. Yeah, they have vulgarity. And by the way, there is
many actors, black Americans. There is Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, Eddie Murphy, like you said, and many others.
Exactly.
They are represented. It's what pissed me off, with all what's happened to Hollywood for now. No, they want that there is a certain percentage of each category in each movie, but you can't impose to the producer to take this person and this person because we need a percentage of Latino Americans, disabled peoples, gay peoples, women, whatever. Again,
It's actually
I don't-
that is actually
and
a rule in Hollywood that you have to put a percentage of these things. You have to have these things represented in movies
yeah,
these days.
but
I
we
didn't write the
impose to
part for
people.
that character. I'm
We
sorry.
impose to peoples what to watch. Finally,
Exactly. I mean, I don't know why they're forcing an issue. I'm sorry if my movie doesn't have anybody. I'm not saying anything wrong about being disabled or in any way,
no,
or
but they can.
deaf or mute or anything. There's some people that get swept under the carpet, where others are bitching more and more, and I just don't that's right. It's not necessary. A joke is a joke, and something is funny, and it's not making. I don't see anything offensive on that. I did hear that Disney's changing the Jungle Cruise because it's racist. At what point in time was the Jungle Cruise a racist attraction?
I don't know, but I have nothing against anyone neither, but they are free to do their own movies too. Movies about disabled people, people's movies about Muslim stuff. For make discover their cultures too. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
Not remove all characters for replace them by other people's. It's like James Bond. No, they want to do a black James Bond, but excuse me, James Bond is I don't mean that there is no black peoples to England, but basically this is a character who is white. It's like this, They can doing their own characters, their own superheroes. By the way, there is Black Panther. Unfortunately, the actor is dead, but it was a super movie. It's a super movie, and I like it. They can having their own superheroes and not replace all superheroes by another gender or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, is there a white Black Panther? Has there ever been a white actor play the Black Panther?
No, it's the black actor.
No, I know, but I'm asking, is there a white person who played Black Panther? Or will there ever be? I doubt it, okay? And is there, did everybody, there was a movie, I didn't see it, I heard it was funny, it might have been good, I don't know, but there was a movie where two black men dressed as white women through the show. Anybody know the movie I'm talking about?
White Chicks.
White Chicks. Did anybody have a flip in shit about that? Were people offended that it was... No, because it was funny, right? Or did anybody have a problem with black men wearing white makeup and dressing as women?
No, apparently no.
Okay, so why?
Not at that time.
What?
At least not at that time.
But would they now?
Yeah, they probably would.
You think? Why? Because it's offensive to women? So what? Would it be offensive to women that men are dressing like women in this movie? Or would it be offensive to white people because black men are dressing as white people?
I feel like men are more offended when men dress like women than women are offended by that, honestly.
But wait a minute, there's a whole show with RuPaul. Hello. It's not like it's not a thing. Why? The biggest question is, why does it bother people? If a man wants to dress like a woman, why does it matter?
We've lived our lives with it being reserved. It's been reserved, and now it's out in the open, and a lot of people can't accept the openness of it.
because it's always been hidden in the closet. Well, it's time to let everybody take all of their stuff out of the closet. If we're gonna live in nothing's normal, there's no such thing as normal. But if what has been instilled in everyone is now on the uprise, well, hell, just let the taboo out. And if you do let the taboo out, at what point do you rein it in? And what point is it stopped? Okay, I hear parents.
And by the way,
if
you are offended by a movie, don't watch the movie. That's all.
Exactly. If you don't like the movie, don't watch it. If you don't like the song, don't listen to it. If you don't like the comedian, don't pay for a ticket. Okay, but why do you want to ruin it for the rest of everyone? Okay, I don't get it. I don't understand. It's just different. I don't understand. These days, there's no such thing as a boy's toy or a girl's toy. It's gender neutral. And they're trying to, there's a lot of people, and God forbid, people who are raising your children gender neutral, don't start the emails. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. You do what you want. But you heard what I just said? You do things the way you want. But don't enforce it on other people. I'm not saying you have to hide it. If you think you're a Apache helicopter, so be it. Okay, live your life as a Apache helicopter. If you think you're a Hummer, hey, that could be taken a minute. That could be a direct reference to an adult term. But yes, it's comedy here, people. Anyway, so yes, if you want to live your life, however, as long as you're not forcing anyone to live it that way or telling everybody they got to do it, just don't. Everybody should be happy with what they're doing. Now, all right, I want to go back to the movies real quick. So Peter Pan, Dumbo is because of the crows, which I don't know why a crow would be any other freaking color, because in real life they are.
Don't ask me. I don't know.
But black doesn't necessarily mean Santa. I don't understand why people are
but also
owning
because
this.
they have the accent, you know.
So, wait, I don't know of any culture that owns an accent. I mean, in England, they talk English. We speak English as well, but we speak American English. So, are we offending the English when we speak American English?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you don't own a color. Doesn't
Are you
own a
offended
language.
of my accent?
No, no. I think it's cute. So why? That's what I don't understand. Just because you assume you don't own a name, you don't own a color, you don't. Stop trying to take responsibility for something that ain't yours. I mean, seriously. So we covered the crows, we covered the Native Americans in Peter Pan, which at no point in time did they show anything that was wrong. Now let's go on to, all right, and we covered the Aristocats. Now what about Lady and the Tramp?
The Siamese. The Siamese were saying because they have the Asiatic accent and everything. Oh my God! It's. I say to you, it's going too far, and maybe also because when they go to eating the pasta, there is the Italian restaurateur who has his accent in Italian. You know, I don't know.
Okay,
I don't follow their logical. It's nothing logical in that.
Again, people, I don't know about any. I know that there's stories that I think the Chinese invented spaghetti, but Italians get credit. If I offended someone just then, too bad. Okay, I do the history, do the math. If because they're eating an Italian restaurant offends you, you've gone way beyond.
No,
ridiculous.
it's because the guy has the accent. The Italian accent, and this is offensive for Italians, of course. They don't care, frankly. I will say you eat.
I'm Italian.
Don't care about that, frankly.
I
Stop.
am Italian. I am Italian and Creole, and I don't find it offensive that I'm sorry, Cajun Creole. It's different.
Excuse me, but Italians have the sense of humor.
Exactly. So why is it offensive because they went to an Italian? Because the Italian restaurant guy spoke Italian? What was he supposed to speak?
So on this one, we could remove the Beauty and the Beast because Lumiere has the French accent. We could remove Oliver and Company because the Little Chihuahua has the Spanish accent, the Mexican accent. Exactly. You know. So stop.
Just stop, people. I mean, I'm surprised that they don't pull Beauty and the Beast claim bestiality, but ain't never point in time did they do anything. Okay, but I didn't want to put it out there, but I'm surprised that it isn't on the list. But again, you come to a certain point where you have to say, okay, enough is enough. This is enough for those who pay for Disney Plus, Richard. Don't do this. This is crazy. Don't start pulling movies because we will have nothing to freaking watch. We will have nothing to listen to. We will have nothing. We're almost running out of time, speaking of nothing.
Exactly.
What else you got for
We'll
me?
start with the cinema, and then after it will be the music, and after it will be the books, and after what? You know?
Exactly. They already tried the books. Okay, they banned books, and then they stopped abandoning books, and then they did it again. Don't go down that rabbit hole, people. Don't, because you will. What is that? It's the calm before the storm right now, but you will shoot your own self in the leg. Okay. You think you're hurting other people. You think you're trying to stop other people, but you're gonna wind up screwing your own self. I promise you, because that's crazy.
Just stop the censorship and hyper-reactivity to everything.
Exactly. You can't please everybody all the time, but if people could just learn to understand it's okay if someone's doing something that's not affecting you. It's called mind your own damn business. Oh, fuck, what? Yeah.
And especially it's just animated movies, peoples. You know?
Right. Stop making a mountain out of a molehill. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't understand. Now, yes, I get it. There has been things that happened in the past to those people who lived in the past. The problem is people keep dragging it from generation to generation to generation. Teach it differently, people. That soapbox has broke with all the people stamping on it. Okay? Stop it. Get over it. And I can say it, okay? Don't look at me as a white person. Not that there's anything wrong with white people. God forbid I'm going to have 50 million white people writing to me. What the hell are you saying this about us? No. Stop.
And especially stop to thinking to the place of the kids. You know, as adults, we see some stuff in the animated movies from Disney, but the kids don't understand it
Yes,
the same
because,
way.
hatred is taught. It's not because you'll watch younger children on the playground before anybody instills any bullshit in them. They all can be friends. Why did we lose that? Oh, that's right, because someone told us different. Someone said something. Everything we know, someone told us. So someone told us that it was wrong to do this, or somebody said, oh no, you can't be friends with that person, or this person does this. It was all about something somebody said. Stop it. Just remember those days playing on the playground before someone instilled all the crap in your head. It's called deprogram yourself. Just delete that program that starts with hate, okay, and anger and all that. Delete those programs. Put them on the negative and let them, put them on the negative and press delete. Okay? All that negativity is something that someone told us. So stop listening. All right? You're of the age that you can stop listening and decide for yourself. Hey, if you want to be a rubber ducky, then be a rubber ducky. If you want to be a frog, be a frog. If you want to be something that is different than anybody thinks, do it. Don't let them stop you. But for those of you trying to stop, get over yourselves.
Don't impose it to the others.
Exactly.
That's all.
Stop trying to make others see things your way. If it's your own stuff, do your own thing. But don't make it have to be for everybody. All right, we are exactly out of time, folks. Irish, thank you for coming on today. Thank you for getting the point across. Did we tell everybody everything we needed to say? Ooh, look, they're coming after us because we're talking out of turn. Never know.
I am ready. Don't worry.
Calgon, take me away. Speaking of taking us away, it has been a wonderful show. Thank you guys for being us. All these years, we've ended the show with child babies for the most part. Well, it's a lot and lots and lots of crap out there to deal with. So we want to add a bit of wisdom for you to remember and put in practice. Here goes. Please grant yourself the serenity to deal with stupid people the way they are, the courage to maintain your self-control when dealing with stupid, and the wisdom to know that if you act on the emotions that result from dealing with stupid people, you can go to jail. Later, y'all.